That's right. It's one of the mainstays of voiceover. Car commercials! Yeah, so let's talk about them a little bit. I love doing car commercials. They're fun. And there's a variety of them, which keeps just even that genre fun. Typically, you can break them down into two main categories. There's the dealership spots, for, sales going on now at your local Ford dealer or that kind of thing. Or there are branded spots for the big car companies themselves. The branded spots are fewer and farther between. I've been lucky enough to land a few of those for some big names, and that's been great and exciting, and it's fun to hear your voice on that kind of a commercial. The dealership spots are great too. They don't pay nearly as much, but they're more plentiful. And my experience with them is they're sort of cyclical. And I don't mean seasonal. They're always trying to sell cars. But they like to keep their voices fresh, meaning they switch them out. So whenever I have a new dealership or dealership group that comes on with me, I know it's not going to last forever because they like to keep their ads sounding fresh with new voices. So it's just part of the territory. But hey, while they're with me, that's great. They usually send me spots, a few a month, which is fantastic. So why don't we go through one? All right. Now, before we do, I wanted to talk about read styles for car commercials. For branded spots, Ford, Lincoln, Jaguar, Cadillac, Range Rover, whatever it may be. It can really run the gamut. It can sound, casual and friendly, or, for the more luxury spots, it can sound more sophisticated, a little more dramatic sometimes. But for dealership spots, for me at least, it comes down to kind of two different read styles. And so anyway, let's take a look at this script that I have here. Yes, it's for Anderson Kia. Clearly, I wrote this, okay, just to use as an example. So it's a 30-second spot. It's not too packed with copy. Pretty easy stuff. Summer is heating up, and so are the savings at Anderson Kia. Drive into the season with sizzling deals on the all-new 2025 Kia Sportage, Sorento, and Forte. Get low APR financing, cashback offers, and zero-down lease options only during the Anderson Kia Summer Sales Event. By the way, I'm not reading like I would. I just want to go through the script here. But hurry, these prices will cool off fast. Anderson Kia, where summer starts in the driver's seat. Just off Highway 9 and online at AndersonKiaDeals.com. God, if only I had my own dealership. Yeah, I'd take that. Anyway, so for me, I'm gonna demonstrate the two different styles of reads that are typically asked of me. And it's funny because no matter what the creative person says, what they're looking for, it generally comes down to one of these two styles. And even if this is just my experience. When they tell me, yeah, we want relaxed and laid back. No, not really. They want still a pretty excited, upbeat read to get people energized to go to the dealership and buy a new car. So it's funny, the games that they play with themselves about what they think they're looking for. But anyway, it depends upon the producer. So anyway, let's check this out. So typically, as I said, there are two different read styles that people are looking for from me. Again, there's variances here, but generally, this is what they sound like. First of all, there's kind of the more conversational, excited, but regular person speaking. And then there's the more hard sell, the more, Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. Only not quite that. But so let's kick this off. Let's go with the more casual read first, okay? Summer is heating up, and so are the savings at Anderson Kia. Drive into the season with sizzling deals on the all-new Let me start that again. Drive into the season with sizzling deals on the all-new 2025 Kia Sportage, Sorento, and Forte. Get low APR financing, cash back offers, and zero down lease options, only during the Anderson Kia Summer Sales event. But hurry, these prices will cool off fast. Anderson Kia, where summer starts in the driver's seat. Just off Highway 9 and online at AndersonKiaDeals.com. Okay, so that's kind of one style there. Now let's try something a little more aggressive sounding. Okay? Summer is heating up, and so are the savings at Anderson Kia. Drive into the season with sizzling deals on the all-new 2025 Kia Sportage, Sorento, and Forte. Get low APR financing, cash back offers, and zero down lease options, only during the Anderson Kia Summer Sales event. But hurry, these prices will cool off fast. Anderson Kia, where summer starts in the driver's seat. Just off Highway 9 and online at AndersonKiaDeals.com. So anyway, that's kind of where my reads tend to land for these kind of spots. That's just the way it goes for me. I'm sure it goes very differently for other people who are recording these spots, but they're a lot of fun, and it's a good thing. It's a good genre to have in your back pocket. You know, to be able to read these in various styles, even though the sort of more aggressive hard sell commercials might sound silly, that read style is used all the time still. You know, they say the announcer is dead, the announcer read is dead. No, it's not. Not based upon what I'm being asked to do. So anyway, check it out. Practice with stuff like this and book it, okay? Thanks for watching. Oh, before I forget, if I haven't mentioned it before, or this is the first time you're hearing about it, I try to do a live stream every Tuesday afternoon at 1:30 p.m. Pacific time. So you're welcome to come join me. I usually have something else to talk about, but I'm there to answer questions and field your comments or whatever. So if you're available during that time, 1:30 p.m. Pacific, come join me, okay? Until next time, take it easy.